Gemini, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, and this is Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. This video is going to be for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placement, so eat the meat, spell the bones, take what resonate, and leave the rest behind. Alright, so we are going to just go ahead and get into this. We are starting with the clinging to the past. You are... It's like the Five of Cups energy here, where there is this energy surrounding you about past decisions, living in past regrets, past pain, past problems here. And the challenge was awareness. I looked up in the Osho Zen about this because I really wanted to figure out what was I looking at, because this was a very different message than what I'm used to getting from my Gemini people. Like, I'm not used to seeing this with you all. This is a message for people who are really at this crossroad where you're needing a change, needing to close out old cycles, needing to quit certain habits, quit certain interactions, people, places, things like that. I'm seeing a lot of 5s and 7s. 5 is very much about change, and 7 is a spiritual number. So this is divinely guided here. You got 2 5s clinging to the past in comparison, and an awareness and projection here. So there's something here about you are projecting your past into your present, and it's creating this reappearing, problems for you in your life. And then in your outward expression, we have sharing here, the Queen of Wands. So you're coming off as like this very vibrant, very beautiful, very attractive person, but it's like you're stuck in a loop. And I want to help you get out of this loop here. I don't know what this is, but at the bottom of the deck, we had Mind, Knight of Wands, and I was shuffling it again. Now we have change, so that's another 10, 2 5s, which is... So this is going to be a heavy reading, guys. So make sure that you are able to pay attention. Make sure that you are somewhere where you can get comfy, listen, because I am going to deliver on this one today. Okay? I love you, by the way. I want to start out with saying I love you. Even though you're probably like, this guy doesn't even know me. I know this energy. This is someone who has been on the hamster wheel, on the roller coaster, on the Ferris wheel of just ups and downs, struggles, bound by whatever it is. I don't know if it's addiction. I don't know if it's just negative thinking patterns. We're going to figure it out. And whatever it is, I want you to know that whatever you are experiencing, you're stronger than the experience. You are not to be played with. Let's just say that. All right. Hierophant. Ooh, this is powerful. The Hierophant here is all about traditions here. So this is about your beliefs. This is Taurus energy. This is very much where you put your focus and your energy into beauty standards, your self-image, religion, spirituality. These are your core beliefs are being not only projected, but the 7 of Cups here, you're trying to live in a more authentic life, right? Where you're a very authentic person, but it's following the rules may be hard for you. 6 of Swords. This is the energy of someone who is moving away. So maybe there's certain beliefs, there's certain patterns, there's certain things here that you have once aspired for, desired to have, believe in. And I see you kind of making your own way, and you need to really let yourself have permission to believe whenever you want. Awareness here is letting me know that you're clinging to an old identity of you, a system that does not serve you, especially with the awareness and the 7. 7 and 7 is projections and awareness. So you are projecting here, and I need you to be aware of what you are observing, because if it smells like a duck, if it looked like a duck, if it sounds like a duck, it's probably a duck. So when you see these patterns, you need to believe them. Okay, and it's not, I feel like there's someone here around you. Yeah. Another 7. 5, 6, 7. 5, Hierophant, another 5. 6, 6 of Swords. 7 of Wands. That's not even the same suit. We have 5, 6, 7. Jeez. You are defending things that you need to release, people you need to release. When you see the signs of people's patterns and behaviors, you need to let go. Like, you've been holding on to things and people who are not. I just watched this video earlier. People will pull on your energy. People will. You could be someone here that people are used to, being their emotion, regulation person, meaning that you are the person that, like, people come to when they have a hard time, when they're down, and maybe you're not understanding that, like, you need to pour that love that you pour on everyone onto yourself. And these people here, and when you start to really take a step back, you'll start to see who starts to kind of like claw at you to kind of get back into your energy here. And it's because they want something from you. I don't even think these people have anything to offer you. And when you start to walk away and defend yourself, they start to claw back at you. Like, you can't ever get away. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And you need to be careful, because these people could drain your energy. These are people here, these are very corrupt people. These are people who do not mean you well. These are people who are in some type of spiritual welfare even. Like, these are very materialistic people. They could be comparing your growth to their growth. Mind you, as you ascend, they become bothered, because you rising up signals their downfall somehow in their mind. It's not true or not, but these people think that. Like, they believe that, whatever is, Gemini ain't up my ass, so like, they just want you in a position where you're not ascending, where you're in this King of Cups in reverse, because they don't want to be the unbalanced, the unpractical, the unstable one, the friend who's not struggling. They liked it when you were the frenetic, airy, spacehead, cadet kind of Gemini who was living by the seam of your own existence here. Now that you're starting to manifest stability, structure and things, and you're moving away from the past. You're moving away from the past. And that's creating this defensive mechanism, because there's certain things here that you need to recognize that you have to let go of. As you move away from the past, there's things that you have to let go of, yeah. The Star, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Empress here. Someone here wants to... The Star and the Empress here. So these are healing and nurturing. Very, very positive, divine feminine energy here. Someone who is really good at healing others, being receptive, and also taking care of themselves. To them, this is the ultimate, like, they don't like this. This is someone who is not used to pouring into themselves. Someone who doesn't want you to pour into yourself, because they know the more that you heal yourself and the more you sit on your platform and you help others find their voice, the more it's going to take away from them. This is an envious person. Someone here who is very just stay away from people like this. I don't even want to get into like the details of who this person could be in your life. You'll know this person. I'm picking up on a maternal or a feminine energy in your life, perhaps, but it does not have to be. It could be someone, it could be a man who acts very much in his feminine, not to be, derogatory or, I don't know, sexist. But this is someone here who is the world in reverse. Yeah, they do not want this cycle to end. Someone wants to stay tethered to you because yeah, they're afraid of being rejected. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I don't know who this person is. They see you as someone who you bounce back, you recover pretty quickly. And not only that, you're able to, the Queen of Wands in reverse and the King of Swords. Someone here wanted to have control of your mind. I feel like someone here was really interested, the King of Swords and this person could have fed you illusions about a happy family, structure, stability here. At one point, I'm just going to start laying the cards out because I just don't want to keep flipping all that. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. We have a situation where there are people here who do not want to accept that you have moved on with your life, that you have maybe left them in the past. They really want to cling on to this older version of you while you... and they could also be feeling like, oh, you're just... It's almost like they feel like you're giving them the silent treatment just to be dramatic. They want to make you seem like this dramatic person here. They want to prevent you from moving on, from healing, from getting your abundance, your stability, your blessings in the universe, and it's just not going to work. These people are very low vibrational. I don't know if this was a family member, a lover, or an ex or someone here, but someone is definitely missing the connection that you all shared. They want to come off as like they are moving on, but when we say clinging to the past, like they're starting, it's... Someone here refuses to accept and acknowledge that you were the one that got away. Where you were defensive and where you maybe made excuses for this person ran away from the connection. So this is the dynamic of a runner and a chaser, anxious and an avoidant, where you were the anxious, where you defended this person's behaviors, you saw this person as someone who was great, and this is someone who you may have even, like this person would have created this would have been a bad financial decision for you. Like if this is a job, this job would have, like there was no point being loyal to this job because this job was never loyal to you. They did not care about you. They were very ruthless. They treated you very much. This person, this job, this situation, whenever this connection that I'm picking up on, if this is a person, they were in a stage of like recovering from like being hurt in a relationship or being broken up with. If this was a job, they were in a very, tough place, a position when you came into their life, and they're failing to see the parts of you that really brought something to the table here. Like they do not want to acknowledge your value here. They've gone so far to like undermine, lie, dismiss all these things here because you are the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Wands. Like you are the confident, magnetic energy here. Like they want all this attention and they want to soak it up for themselves. And they have been trying to prevent you from receiving your blessings from the universe. Like, let's say you were, I don't know. Ooh, excuse me.